EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. On the visitors' sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. The throw on the run is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions first down.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Lions first down.
26-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Third down, they need 5.
3rd and 5.
My man.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now here's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. And this one blown up. Good surge was drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. Third and goal. Here's Goff. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second down and 6 now from the 26. They run once more with McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. No gain on the play.
Third down. Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, 49ers.
49er, first down. A gain of 15.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Back to the air again is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
Holding offense.
Here's Braden Mann now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That is fielded at the 13. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. Room to run at the 30, up the sideline, past midfield, down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Next to score, Lions 10, 49ers nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he can't get away. They rallied him the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
10 yards. And the 49er first down.
We are through one. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a 49er first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A run for the first time here with Jordan James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense, to be honest. It was 4th and 3, and they picked up 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, 49ers.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
21 yards. That's another 49.
Kittle is the man in motion. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It's a loss of
From a little further back, his 2nd and goal.
6-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Forced out left. And he's into the end zone. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49ers' 21-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 26-yard line.
3rd and long. Goff to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. Purdy on 1st down. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was tackled at the 46.
From the 46, here's second down and 6. A tight end in motion now. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, it is second and 6. Off the play fake, Purdy. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Lions have come up with the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
On first down, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Marquise Siegel on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Third and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
At the 6-yard line.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
It is brought in the end zone. Isaac Teslam. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll motion a tight end right. He'll go play action, Purdy, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49er first down.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His kick is perfect. And the Niners are able to put up 3 and cut. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Now Gibbs. Wow. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. On 2nd down, Goff. That's caught downfield by Tesla. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
They'll go play action with Goff. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
He'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Lions first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
49ers 10.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It was Derek Barnes with the stop.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another 49er.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Purdy now on second down. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's right side is into the hands of Tislau. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Throwing here is Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Goff throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another Detroit Lions.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now, Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nick Bosa getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
So 3rd and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep him out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision about whether or not they want to go for it.
That one taken in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Lions 34, 49ers 10.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Purdy. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Purdy on 1st down. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. 1st and 10 for Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Purdy. This is caught at the 2. He's driving for the goal line. Will be stopped short, but has enough for the 1st down.
First and goal at the
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers.
San Francisco.
Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point.
Purdy to throw. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Detroit.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Mykel Williams. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Shaheed with the catch. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Game on. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Oh, Nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. So, on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Derek Barnes on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 7-yard.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now on 2nd and long.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The Lions offense ready to get back at it. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win here for the Lions. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.